Fifth chapter in our second year physics syllabus, the electrostatic potential and capacitance. In the previous classes, we are studied half portion. Half portion means electrostatic potential topic. That is half of the portion. Now another half of the portion is depends on capacitance. Now from this class onwards, we will discuss these capacitance syllabus. Okay. Now capacitance or capacity. We can use this word in our daily life also, capacity. But it is electric capacity or electric capacitance. Now, how we will define the capacity or electric capacitance? We know that V stands for potential, Q stands for charge. When the charge is increases, the potential also increases. Why? In the potential topic, we are state a physical quantity indicates the state of a charge is called potential. Okay, that we are studied two types, high potential and low potential. Okay, leave it here. When the charge is increases, the potential also increases. When the charge is decreases, potential is decreases. So what is the relation between charge and potential? Proportional relation is exist. What is the relation between charge and potential? Proportional relation. If we remove the proportionality, we will get constant. When the proportionality is removed, we will get one constant. That constant is denoted by the symbol C. This constant C is called capacity or capacitance. Electric capacity or electric capacitance. How we can express that mathematically? C is equal to Q by V. C is equal to Q by V. But how we can define the capacity? Charge per potential. What is the definition of capacity? Charge per unit potential is called capacity. Okay, is called capacity, means charge per unit potential is called capacity. Now or capacitance. But what is the unit of the capacity? The capacity unit is scientist name Farad. Scientist name Farad. And equation of the capacity is C is equal to Q by V. What is a Q? Charge. Charge unit is, it is also scientist name Coulomb. Potential unit is volt, it is also scientist name. So, what is the unit of capacity? Farad or Coulomb per volt. Farad or Coulomb per volt. Now, what is the dimensional formula of capacity? The dimensional formula of the capacity is M minus 1, L minus 2, T4, A2. This capacity also has one speciality in the dimensional formula. Already we are studied the speciality of the dimensional formula in the previous chapter, that is permittivity. The permittivity is denoted by epsilon naught. Epsilon naught in the dimensional formula and the capacity dimensional formula, mass dimension is negative. This is the speciality. Mass dimension is how much? Negative. Which physical quantity mass dimensions are negative means one is universal gravitational constant capital G. Next one is permittivity. The next one is capacity. Totally 4 in our physics syllabus. 3 we are completed. The next one we will discuss in the 6th chapter. Okay. Now what is the speciality of the dimensional formula of capacity means in that one mass dimension is negative m minus 1. This is the mass dimension. Okay. Now what is the unit of the capacity means farad. Now we have the definition of farad also. How we can define? 1 coulomb charge in 1 volt potential is called. 1 coulomb charge in 1 volt potential is called farad. Okay. This is the definition for farad. Now capacity is one of the property which has the capacity. Which object has the capacity? Which body has the capacity? It is called capacitor, otherwise condenser. The instrument or a device which has the capacity or capacitance is called capacitor. Capacitor is the instrument. Capacity is the property in it. Okay. Capacitor is the instrument. The capacitor also called by condenser. Okay. Now we will discuss definition of capacity and working principle of capacitor. Definition of capacitor and working principle of capacitor or condenser. Okay. Now what is the capacitor definition? It is a device. A device stores the charges in it in the form of uniform. In the uniform electric field under low potential is called capacitor or condenser. What is the definition of capacitor or condenser? A device stores the charges. It stores the charges in it in the form of uniform electric field. In the form of uniform electric field under low potential is called capacitor or condenser. This is the definition. Now capacitor or condenser works under one principle. That principle is called principle of condenser. Don't confuse about this one, capacitor or condenser. You can use anyone. The capacitor works under one principle. What is the name of that principle? Principle of condenser. Condenser works on a principle. What is the name of that principle? Condenser principle. Now what is the condenser principle? Now capacitor works under condenser principle. What is that? That is, this is important. Capacity increases. What happened? Capacity increases. Capacity increases without increase the charges. This is increases. It is not increases, but we reduce the potential. By reduce the potential around is called condenser principle. Looks like differently, yes or no, this one? Again listen. This principle looks like differently. Capacity increases. Capacity increases. But it is not increased, but we are decreasing that. We know that one. Mathematically, when the denominator is decreases, the resultant is increases. But here this is not increases, this is the magic. What is we can say magic means? It is decreases means This is decreases means it must be also decreases, but it is not decreases here. Only this is decreases, but it is not changed, but we can increase the C. Capacity is increases. This is the magic is involved in the capacitor. Now let us see how we want to prove it. To prove that, we want to take one figure and next figure. From this, we will clearly discuss about working principle of capacitor or condenser, and also whatever we are studying the definition of capacitor or condenser, it is also satisfied. Now let us see how we can prove that one. For that, we take one charged plate A. It is totally charged plate, positive charged plate. Near to the positive charged plate A, uncharged plate is taken. Which one? Uncharged plate. Uncharged plate means in that one positive charges number, negative charges number is same. It is also a plate. Plate means it is a metal. It is also a metal. It is also a metal, but it is totally charged plate. And this nearer to this charged plate, we are taken uncharged plate B. In this one, positive charges and negative charges are same. So immediately between the plates, electrostatic induction is occurred. Electrostatic induction is occurred. So this is the positive charge. Positive charges always attracts which one? Negative charges. That's why in this uncharged plate, negative charges are deposit here and positive charges are deposit in its side. This is the positive charged plate. This is the uncharged plate. In this one, positive charges and negative charges are same. So immediately what happened? In this uncharged plate, negative charges are deposited here, positive charges are deposited here. Why? Here which plate is there? Positive charged plate. Positive charges attracts and negative charges. That's why in this side, negative charges are deposited. In this side, positive charges are deposited. After that, this is an uncharged plate. It is outside. This uncharged plate outside is connected to the earth. We know the potential of earth, how much? 0, that we are studied in this chapter only. And these charges are positive charges. Positive charges means which charges number is less here, negative charges number is less. When this plate outside is connected to the earth, from the earth electrons are moves towards this plate and positive charges are moves in this direction. Means as per the conventional theorem, the positive charges are moves in this side. As per electron theorem, electrons are moves in this side. When uncharged plate is connected to the earth, here the charges are moves towards the earth due to the one conventional theorem, and as per the electron theorem, electrons are deposited here. So totally here which charges are exist? Negative charges are exist. The negative charges is more is called by low potential. What it is called? Low potential. Where? Here low potential is there. Here which charge is there? Positive charge. It is which charge? Negative charge. We know that electric line of force starts from where? Positive charge. Ended where? Negative charge. So between the plates, what happened? Uniform electric field is established under low potential. But in this plate, charges number is increases, not increases. That's why device stores the charges in it in the form of uniform electric field under low potential. But what is the condenser principle? Capacities increases. Without increase the charges, here the charges are increases. Charges number is not increases here. But this capacity is increases by reducing the which one? Potential around it. Are you followed? The working principle of capacitor Okay. Now this is called as a capacitor, but called by parallel plate capacitor. What it is called? Parallel plate capacitor. Now whatever the mechanism is occur there, that I write on the board now and you record slowly, otherwise listen carefully. Consider a charged plate, capital A, is taken near to the uncharged plate B. Due to electrostatic induction on the plate B, negative and positive charges are deposited as shown in figure 1. Now plate B outside is connected to the earth as shown in figure 2. The plate B becomes totally negative charge. As a result, between the plates uniform electric field is established under low potential. Plates A, B are separated by a small distance by storing the charges in it is called parallel plate capacitor. Symbol of parallel plate capacitor. The light two lengths should be the parallel with the same heights. Okay, this is the working principle of the which one? Parallel plate capacitor or capacitor, and we can take it to parallel lines small distance apart as shown in that. This is called parallel plate.